Oh, that's right. Last week was the backtracking. Last week was the backtracking of Okami. So I believe we did all the races and such. Oh, that's right. That's right. We were going back into the city and we were going to mess around with the. Oh, bugger. No, it wasn't the city we were doing. It was the. Um. What's it called? Wasn't that? That's what it was. It was the wanted list. Okay, so we've only got 2 more. Okay. So we're gonna do those 2 bounties and then we'll go into the city. We got 2 bounties and then we'll go into the city. That's what we were doing last week. Because that's right, we went back all the way to the beginning. All the way to the beginning and we were fighting, not fighting. We were trying to find all of the, whatchamacallit. Excuse me. No. And goodbye. But that's right, we went all the way back to the beginning because we were trying to find rocks to cut because we had that new rock cutting ability. We were also working on getting Brown Fury. That. Oh, I cannot wait to see what that attack actually looks like. Cannot wait to see what that attack actually looks like. Okay, now you are weak to wind. Excusies. Yep, and the scuffed race. We did eventually get the race, though. Like, it took me a while to get it. I don't know why I cannot get Gale to work. There it goes. I don't know if I got the Demon Fang on that one. We did not, but that's okay. Why am I imagining poop? I have no idea, Batman. I have no idea, my friend. Probably because at some point in every stream, poop comes up as a subject because I play way too many farming streams. Play way too many farming games. Oh, yeah. And I mean, that I have been told that is exactly what the attack is. Still not sure about this new glaive that we're using. It seems slower than the one we were using before, but it is definitely more powerful. Yes, because Call to the Lamb. That is also true. That is also true. We were having a poopageddon in Call to the Lamb yesterday. Because even after I put in the extra porta potties, my cultists still decide they want to go poop in a field. Stupid cultists. Alright, Bounty, come on. Come on, Bounty. I would like to get this done. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay. Ow. Let's see if I can draw a figure 8 today. Nope, I failed. Oh, no worries, Fletcher. You have a wonderful and safe flight. If you can, let us know when you land safely, just so your resident fox here doesn't worry about you. And have a wonderful time at FWA. Have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful time at FWA. I wish I was there. Someday, Zerwolf and I will branch out and go to more Furicons. Yeah, free fertilizer. Truth there. I really would like to get these 2 bounties. Take a lot. A lot, Surrogate. Well, 50. I guess we only have 50 fangs, but I did spend a lot of them recently. Hey, perfect, Fletcher. If not, I will just check on the tweets Because I'm sure that you'll post on the Twitters. Just so I know that you made it safely. Alright, stop. Stop. Wish I could afford to go to Furcon maybe someday. Heck yeah, Twin White Tiger. And also remember, if you have a local Furcon, you don't have to have a badge to just hang out in the common areas. 'Cause that is what I always tell people, is that if you've got a local Furcon and you can't afford a room or a badge or whatever, you can always go and just hang out in the common areas. And there's nothing wrong with that, because at least that way you get to see friends and stuff. I mean, you don't get to go to, like, any panels or anything, but at least you get to go. And the same thing, if it's a local Furcon, you can always just get a one-day badge. Or, if it's a local Furcon, volunteer. Like, there is a lot of fun that can be had being a volunteer at a convention, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh, the closest Furcon is in Dallas. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, honestly, White Tiger, find out what the volunteer policy is. I mean, I don't know how far Dallas is from where you are, but if the con in Dallas has a good volunteer policy, where if you work a certain amount of hours, you get a badge, room, and board, not a bad deal. I mean, Zero Wolf and I worked many conventions. Yeah, and that's very true, Melina. That is very, very true. But yeah, I would say, well, Anime Central was completely free. Yes, Cog, I did. I did pee on the enemy, actually. That's called Golden Fury. That is called Golden Fury. But yeah, Zero Wolf and I don't think we ever paid for a Anime Central. I mean, I know we did get our own room a couple of years, but for the most part, we used the con provided rooms. It was free. Like, Zero Wolf and I attended Anime Central for free, basically. But that's because we volunteered there. All we had to do was get ourselves to the hotel, and that's it. Everything else was taken care of. And it's a rewarding experience, volunteering at cons. It really is. And trust me, cons always need more volunteers. Boy, howdy. Conventions always need more volunteers. But yes, I will pee on the enemies. Pee. Because yes, you can do that in this game. And apparently Brown Fury does exactly what you think it does. I got one of them. Yeah. Well, a lot of that cog was just because the level at which Zero Wolf and I were working at Anime Central. Like, we were not run-of-the-mill grunts. And yes, I am practicing to be a pianist. Ow! No, rude. Try to get one of these taken care of before I take out the other one, please. You! Stop it! Keep that in mind if I get vacation time from work. Heck yeah. Another thing too, oh, I can't think of the name of it. The other thing too to think about, Twin White Tiger, another way if you don't want to volunteer directly for the convention, there we go. Try and see if the escape room is looking for volunteers. The name of the escape room that travels around all the Furcons escapes me at the moment. But I know I just got an email from them that they were looking for volunteers for cons. So that's another thing too, is that if the convention has an escape room, a lot of times those escape rooms are also looking for volunteers. And it could be, you meet a lot of fun people. You meet a lot of fun people. That is definitely how I attended conventions in college. No, Confuzzled is a convention. Confuzzled is a convention. I just don't remember the name of it. No, the escape room, it's it's kind of like an interactive puzzle room where you go in there and you have to solve a whole bunch of puzzles and try and like escape the room. They're a lot of fun. If you've got 3 friends or even just one other friend to do them, they're a lot of fun. But basically, it's kind of like a live action dungeon, except for it's more of a themed thing, depending on what the convention's theme is. Because the one at Midwest Fur Fest was like Camp Fur Blood or something. Furry Logic, thank you. Thank you, Cog. But yeah, I know I just got an email from them saying that they were looking for volunteers to help run rooms. So there's something right there. And I know a lot of times those kind of things will at least give you a badge. I still don't remember the gimmick for these guys. The gimmick for the heron has escaped me. That's the gimmick. I knew it had something to do with the wind. Escape rooms are awesome. They really are, Melina. They really are. We did... Well, we used to do one up at a convention called GeekCon. I think that was like the Steampunk Society was the name of that one. And that was fun. Because that was a multi-day escape room. Ooh, that sounds like an awesome design, Twin White Tiger. That sounds like a super cool design. That's interesting. I didn't realize you could draw the fire off of his pipe. Huh. Alright, now he's Angie. Now he's Angie. Got him. Yeah, come on. Give me a good angle. Give me a good angle, game. Not gonna give me a good angle, so there we go. No? Yeah, didn't get it, but that's okay. The Trojan head has the best vision. You're not wrong there, Twin White Tiger. You are not wrong there. That is one thing I am envious of all Protogen suitors, is that y'all can actually see. I am jealous of your ability to see. Because with my full and my partials, I'm basically blind. The shark is the worst, though. His vision is very, very, very limited. I got the fire, at least. But yeah, my poor shark, his vision is so limited. It's not so bad. It's not so bad in my Chimera. Not so bad in the Chimera, but she has a whole different batch of problems to that suit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I have a hard time doing personas that I don't identify with in some way. And I like protogens, don't get me wrong. I like protogens. I just can't see myself as a protogen. It's like I really like synth and amp waves, but again, just can't see myself as one. But that's okay. Now I can see myself as a tiger bee because oh my god, those things are adorable. Tiger bees are so cute. Okay, where are these flippin' bounties? I would really like to get this bounty taken care of, game. You are being very stingy with the bounty enemies. Do I, like, need to go to a special area or something? Oh, bother. Stop it. Stop exploding me! Ah, gotcha. And boom. Can't see him as a Persian either, yeah. It's just I don't see myself as anything other than 95% organic. Which again, nothing against protogens. I actually think protogens are absolutely adorable. I'm just not a proto. Wow. When you get the gimmick on the heron, that goes fast. Stop exploding yeah, pretty much, Twin White Tiger. I am not having any luck finding these bounties. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. Maybe I am in the wrong area. Oh, up. Uppies. Uppies! I go uppies. Have we been up here? Yes, we have, because this is the grave. All I know is that they're in this area, Twin White Tiger. All we know is that they're in this area. Because I can't even, like, scroll down to them. All I know is that they are in this area outside the city. So... Oh! Hello! There's a dig spot I haven't done yet. Well, that was fortuitous. I'll take that. I just think it's funny that I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna do story today, and here I am not doing story again. Child, stop. Get out of my hole, child. Oh, no worries, no worries. No worries, cat lover. You do what you need to do, my friend. We're not doing much right now. I'm trying to find the bounties. And you. Ooh, do I get demon fangs? No. Oh. And yes, get out of the hole, child. Yeah, welcome to the world of craftyisms. I say lots of dumb stuff. And done. Actually, I do wonder if I'm in the right area. Now it's daylight. No, I'm pretty sure this is the right area. Pretty sure this is the right area. Is it though? Oh, don't fall in the water, Crafty. Come on. Stay out of the water, darling. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't know if this is the right area. I actually think we're one zone off from where we need to be. Get out of the line, oh. I actually think I was in the wrong area, which might be why we weren't getting the bounties. At least we got some coin. Yeah, no, I think we were in the wrong area, chat. I think we were in the wrong area. Hey, you've got a lot of lore there, Toy Coco. I'm impressed. I do not have that much lore for my characters. Ooh, pizza! Delicious pizza. Thank you for the pizza. Now I kind of want pizza. Yeah, thank you, Cat Lover. Thank you. I will check that out after stream. Why is there just a random tree? Oh, I forget what your gimmick is. It's not that. I guess maybe it is that. Regardless, you're almost dead. Nope. I attacked you too quickly. Gonna spin to win. Alright. Next battle. But yeah, now I think I'm in the right place. Why did I do that? This is a Persian tiger otter from the Butterfly Nebula. Yeah, my... my Chimera's got a little bit more lore than that. She's got a little bit more lore than that. My shark, though, has, like, 0 lore. As my shark isn't even supposed to be a shark. He was originally a manakit. And then I kind of had a pre-made partial fall into my lap, and it's like, well, I guess this is my shark. So working on my lore, that's what I have so far. How is Okami doing? Do I like the music? I love the music in this game. I just love this game in general. Like, I'm kind of sad that I missed this game when it first came out, but I'm thoroughly enjoying playing it now. But yeah, the music in this is fantastic. City checkpoint. Hey, Crafty, stop opening up the wrong menu. I really feel like I'm in the wrong place. Well, I'm not. We're not. We are not in the wrong place because there's the bounty. I did Revelation. I did. And it is good music. I was gonna say, that's a terrible figure eight. If that works, I'll be amazed. Come on, give me fire. I'm just terrible at drawing figure eights. Alright, quit screwing around, Crafty, and just kill them. Oh, that's right, you can... Oh, that's awesome! Hold on. Hold on. You can totally use the enemies to fight each other. Hold on, hold on. Oh, that is too funny. You can draw fire from the fire one to attack the lightning one, and you can draw lightning from the lightning one to attack the fire one. Holy crap, that's awesome. I didn't realize you could do that. That is too funny. To be honest, Revelation, none of them, because that's not really my style of music. But they're good songs. They're just not my genre. By the cash, I'd probably go with a wagon suit. I have a few ideas for. Ooh, interesting, Melina. Well, you know that I love to hear about people's ideas. Yeah, welcome on in, Theo. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Which one was that? Petulant Lightning, or was that Foul Thunder? Stop it! I think that was Petulant Lightning. Nope, it was Foul Thunder. Oh, nice, Batman, nice. But yeah, welcome on in, Theo. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How are you doing today? At least we know we're in the right place. Yeah, my four-pawed supervisor is somewhere. Probably in the office with Mr. Zero Wolf. Oh, that was terrible, Crafty. I don't know why I have such trouble doing the Gale. Yeah, I know why I never get the fire ones, because I can't draw circles to save my life. I draw a bomb on you. And I can't draw bombs. There we go. And welcome on in, Bunny Fist. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Apologies if I missed you coming in earlier. Well, that's not good, Batman. You probably shouldn't let your puppers do that. By 3 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny Fist. I'm sorry. I'm always sad when I miss saying good morning to people in chat. I try not to. Good. Shield up. And it got boop countered. Yeah, that does happen here. Quite frequently, I might add. Oh, are you not dead yet? Oh, you are now. Ow! Alright. Next. Kind of funny. I know when we first came to this area, I was really struggling with these enemies. But now that I know their gimmicks, man, this is going quick. Come on. Give me another enemy, please. There we go. Are you my bounty? No. Really? Aw, thank you for the cookie. I say this every single day. I've got to add cookies to our shopping list. Definitely need to add cookies to the shopping list. Oh, woo. Man, I'm getting a perfect every time in these battles now. That makes me happy. Alright, are you my bounty? No. My goodness, yeah, this goes a lot faster when you know what you're doing. This goes quite a bit faster when you know what you're doing. I got to experience the Norwegian healthcare system. Oh no, Amaryllis, do tell. Do tell, and hopefully it went well. Hopefully it went well. Because I will be sad if it did not go well. And pardon me a second, it's time to go back to Miss Crafty. And you get cursed images there for a second. Yeah, welcome on in, Blaze. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Ah, Crafty is back. And welcome on in, Lurch Adams. Welcome in, welcome in. Ow. Owies. Owies, Amaryllis. Please tell me you're up to date on tetanus. Please, please, please. Tell me that you were up to date on your tetanus shots. Doing well. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Blaze. Oh, well, at least that's... Ugh. I'm glad that you did that and got that updated. Though it's not fun, I am glad that you got that updated. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you were doing okay and that it wasn't too bad of a slice. Well, yeah. And better safe than sorry, Amaryllis. Better safe than sorry in a situation like that, because tetanus is not fun. I personally have never had it, but I have known someone that did. Yeah. I'm sure, Amaryllis. But yeah, whenever you get nicked by a garden tool, I think that is the wise thing to do. I mean, I know I'm up to date on that stuff, but that's because I am accident prone. Zero Wolf and I are both up to date on our tetanus shots because we are both makers, and yeah, that stuff happens all the time. Wait, hold on. Well, that's fair, Batman. That's fair. We'll try not to talk about it too much. Electric company found the problem. Kind of glad they did. Loose neutral from the light coming into the house could have been causing... That's kind of scary. But at least it was the neutral and not the actual power line. If I'm thinking correctly on power lines. But yeah, that's kind of bad when there's a problem with your trunk line coming into the house. That's not good at all, actually. Yeah. I was being worried about more than I did. Oh, they tend to do that. They tend to do that, Amaryllis. Because I know my husband tends to worry a lot more about my stuff when I hurt myself than I do. Oops, that one's already dead. Just finished streaming Grounded. Ooh, how are you liking Grounded? How are you liking Grounded, Lurch Adams? Because that is a game that I have looked at, but I don't know how the solo play is. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Theo. Fingers crossed, though, that they got the problem. That is a very in-depth discussion, Batman. I both disagree and disagree with you. I both agree and disagree with that statement. Yeah. Exactly, Amaryllis, exactly. Oh no, you say that and I think back to when I broke my wrist. Because I didn't want to go to the ER until I actually looked at my wrist and went, yeah, we probably should. Because I try not to make a big deal out of things, but yeah, that was definitely a big deal thing. Thankfully, that's the worst I've ever injured myself beyond my horseback riding accident. But hey, at least now I can say I officially have broken a bone, even though I think I've officially broken two. $16 was seen by nurse on short notice. That's awesome, Amaryllis. That's awesome. Love it. Lots of fun, but does take time to get used to. Okay, so Lurch Adams, are you playing solo or are you playing with a group of people? Because unfortunately, because of my morning time slot for streaming, I don't often get to play with other people. So for me, my focus is always on how's the solo play. Alligators is the superior apex predator. Oh, that's a subject, Octa. That's a subject. I appreciate that, though. It's a rock we haven't caught, chat! Look at this! Look at this! It's a dig spot. Shork. Okay, give me a second. We'll do Shork. Let me bloom this clover. And I should be in a relatively safe spot. Yeah, he might. Although, let's be honest. Rill is very much a fish are friends, not food person. Rill is very fish are friends, not food. Rill's a big old softy. Rill's a big old softy. Yeah. I really got to get clothes on him one of these days. My poor shark is naked. My poor shark is naked, and I need to fix that eventually. My favorite things. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Blaze. You are totally fine. Goodness, I love it when that song comes on. It's so fun. What about Sneps? Sneps are also good apex predators. But I think saying that one animal is apex predator over all others is you're always going to get a different answer. It's like, what's the best kind of cookie? What's the best kind of cookie, chat? Let's start a Twitter argument here. Best cookie, go. It's a dual world, but I find it a lot of soloing. I find it easier to survive. Okay. Well, maybe Grounded is one of those ones I'll look into. My only concern with Grounded is it's a pretty open-ended game, which makes it hard for me to stream because I get sucked into those. Deep fried Oreo. Ooh. I haven't had one of those in ages. Well, yeah, that is true, Amaryllis. That is true. Alright, let me finish this battle, and then I will catch up with the chat. Oh, come on. Give me the bounty. I want to be done with the bounty. Alright, you are busted. And we'll take your tooth. Thank you. Rill is wearing swimming trunks until proven otherwise. Are we gonna go down that road, Bunny Fist? Because I can. Rill is naked. Rill is a naked boy. Although, look at that tail. Look at that tail. It's so big. It's so big. But no, Rill is naked. Rill is totally naked. He has clothes. We've just never put them on. Well, be more honest, Crafty. We can't figure out how to put them on. Yeah, he naked. All my models are naked. Which is very dangerous, actually, for me as a streamer, but I'll fix that problem eventually. It's actually quite dangerous for me to run around with a naked model, but whatever. Rill is male presenting, so Twitch won't have a problem with it. Hold on, I need to check up on chat, because I have not been paying attention. Judging by that song, I think Rill likes being naked. He does like being naked. Actually, what he likes doing is running around wearing a lifeguard t-shirt, but that's because Rill is crazy. And he is the lifeguard shark. Let me catch up on chat. Not Norwegian. And yeah, I agree, Amaryllis. They could have charged a lot more. I'm glad that they didn't, though. I'm glad that they didn't. The best cookie is cookie. That is the correct answer, Argon. Although I personally like me some ginger snaps. Ginger snaps are delicious. Tried and true chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the tried and true chocolate chip. Although my personal favorite are brown butter chocolate chip cookies, which, ooh, buddy, if you want a delicious cookie. One's in those tins, but those always full of soy supplies. We watched a meme about that last night, Blaze. The deep fried Mars bars. Oh, that's not just a Scottish thing, Batman. They do that at fairs here in the US, too. They announced some smack calling a dude straight up busted. Yeah. Did you say naked? Yeah. Nope, it's not true, Batman, actually. Oh, no worries. No worries, Lurch Adams. You get all of the good snacks and hydration. Take a rest, take a break. You take care of yourself. Oreos are the best. Oreos are good. And yum yum, give me yum yum. Yeah, Cookie, I won a 4-H competition with her called Cowboy. Ooh. You have my interest there. You have my interest there. So I think of which cookie I would grab given a chance, but honestly, cookie is the correct answer. Yeah, pretty much. There are very few cookies that I will turn my nose up at. Sadly, sugar cookies. Like, I have a hard time with sugar cookies. I have a very, very hard time with sugar cookies. It is rare that I find a sugar cookie that I actually like. They're just too bland. I'm also not a big fan of, like, cakey cookies. I like, crisp cookies. Cookies with a good snap to them. But everybody's different. And yes, I will stretch and hydrate. What about fresh homemade sugar cookies with royal icing? Oh, sorry, getting a good stretch in. It depends on the cookie, Theo. I'd have to have one. But in general, I have never been a big fan of sugar cookies. Just never really been a fan of them. I love cakey cookies. That's because I like... Yeah, see, I like crisp cookies. I like crisp cookies. What is the best bread? In my opinion, sourdough. I do love me some sourdough bread. I just died. Whoops! In UK, we have Pink Panther wafers. That's awesome, Batman. Got some sourdough. I'm jealous, Blaze. I used to make my own sourdough, but my starter got moldy on me, and I haven't made a new one yet. I'm a baguette guy. Baguettes are good, but I don't like the crispy crust on the baguettes. And also, yes, I know someone's going to point out, you know, sugar or sourdough has thick crust on it too. Yeah, I don't eat the crust on sourdough. If I do, it's being soaked in French onion soup. Love old school sugar cookies, but those we call sugar cookies only flavor in the icing. Yeah, I miss sugar cookies that didn't need icing. You and me both, Shen. I mean, that's why I said it depends on the homemade sugar cookie. Because I know my gram used to make sugar cookies where she put almond or vanilla extract in the cookie itself, and those were delicious. But most sugar cookies, like the ones you get from the store, they're just bland. And I mean, if I wanted to eat a spoon, or if I just wanted to eat sugar, I'd just go eat a spoonful of sugar. And that's pretty much what most sugar cookies are, is they're just a spoonful of sugar that really don't have any flavor to them. Used to be these cookies I would have every time I went to SCA. Nice. Shortbread and molds that display medieval themes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Theo. And good on you for doing SCA. You are my arch rival, though, because I was SAFD, not SCA. Or no, what was it? I was Amped Guard and SAFD, not SCA. Oh, Amped Guard. No, I was not HEMA. I was not HEMA. I did Amped Guard and SAFD. Mostly SAFD. And no worries, Surrogate. You get all the good lurkies. You get all of the good lurkies, my friend. Ooh, brioche. That's delicious. Excuse me. I put vanilla on my sugar cookies. Yeah, that's the way it should be, Theo. Used to make my own. Awesome. Jalapeno and cream cheese hot dogs. That sounds amazing. I had never thought of that combination. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I mean, depending on what chapter you're dealing with, Theo, any of the above can be weird. Because I've met some pretty weird Amped Guard people, too. But it kind of depends on the chapter you're in. Well, and that is true, Batman. Biscuits and cookies are completely different. That's why I'm very cautious when I'm talking to certain people, cognitive hazard, when I'm talking about cookies and biscuits. Sure as had the Fox cookies from Starbucks. I didn't know Starbucks had Fox cookies. Although that doesn't surprise me. I mean, I'm not a fan of Starbucks coffee, but their baked goods are actually pretty good. Pineapple upside down cake and a cast iron. That's nuts, Blaze. I have only ever done pineapple upside down cake once. But that is a delicious cake when done right. Repeat SAFD. SAFT. No, no, not SAFT. SAFD. Society of American Fight Directors. And I forget what their British counterpart is, but I know UK has their own counterparts of the SAFD. But I mean, most of the stuff I did wasn't like, you're naked. Most of the stuff I did was mostly for stage and theater, not, just my own pleasure. But through that, you meet some other people. That's where I met the Amped Guard people. Good memories. Cafe Nero. That must be a local Cafe Batman. I haven't heard of that one. Cake doesn't allow. No, it never does. It never does, Blaze. That's like me and my cream drop scones that I make. I'll make a batch of those and they just disappear. All right, I think we need to change zones because nothing is popping up for me to fight anymore. Steamed afters and flavoring whipped cream. You know, I think I had that, Amaryllis. I think I've had that. Yeah, welcome on in, Ruji. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, we have let Rill have the reins of the station for a little while. Yeah, and I mean, that is very cathartic, Theo. SAFD, or not SAFD, Amped Guard and SCA. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, for Blaze. Cream Drop Scones. They're called Cream Drop Scones. They're really easy to make. They're really, really, really easy to make. It's basically flour, sugar, heavy cream or whipping cream, depending on where you're at, salt, and a little bit of vanilla if you so wish. The recipe, I believe, is in the Discord under the Adventure Network cookbook. If not, I will happily send you the recipe. It's very easy to make. I mean, they're basically, let's be honest, they're basically biscuits. They're cream biscuits. But they're delicious. Scones kind of like across the line between biscuit and actual like southern US biscuits. That is not completely wrong, Theo. That's not completely wrong. Any of our British counterparts in chat will probably skewer me for saying that. But, I mean, the way you make scones with cutting in... like, if you do traditional scones where, like, you cut in the butter and all that, it's very similar to making a biscuit. Very similar to making, like, a butter biscuit. I mean, the flavor profile is a little bit different, but it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Personal hot cocoa recipe. Ooh. I am lazy. I used to make my own hot cocoa mix, but then it just got to be too much, so I just use the powder now. Ant guard, is that something like a beekeeper? No, I believe it is American medieval something. Basically, it's you take fake swords and you whack each other with them. It's not boppers because you can use live steel when you're doing Amped Guard, but it's not with any sort of seriousness to it, and it's not full reenactment. I think SCA is a little bit better with reenactment than Amped Guard is. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat and drinking my coffee. It's an off-menu drink. That's awesome, Amaryllis. That's awesome. Just being silly, I gotta bake this when I finish and makes hot cocoa. Exactly. It has less rules than LARPing, though, Bunny Fist. My 3 rooms starts steaming the milk and everything. Oh, I bet. I bet you, Blaze. Yeah, the hot cocoa recipe I had was basically for cocoa bombs, where you would take, again, heavy cream or whipping cream, and you would melt it with Godiva chocolate chips and salt and other stuff, and then you take that mixture and form it into little balls and put it in the freezer. So when you wanted to make hot cocoa, you just pour hot milk over one of those balls. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. But it's a lot of effort, and I'm lazy. I would call SCA recreation opposed to reenactment. That's true. That is true, Theo. No, you are correct there. But actually, Theo, you mentioned SCA, and it makes me think of a really, really funny con story. Which actually, I'll pause this because there's going to be hand gestures that happen. Oh my god. I think this was at Kitsune Con. There was a group of SCA people there that were doing boffer battles. Like, no live weapons because this was a convention. But they were doing boffer battles in one of the rooms. And I was on break from volunteering. I was off shift. So I went over there just to kind of see what they were doing. And this was the first time I'd ever met them. First time I had ever met them. So I walk into the room and I'm like, hey, how you guys doing? And they're talking about the boffer stuff and all this other crap. And they're like, hey, do you want to come and play? And I'm like, sure, why not? And in the back of my head going, this is going to be a disaster. So they had me sign the waiver and everything. And then we go in and I pick up my weapons and I pick up a long boffer and then I pick up a short boffer. I go into the boffer arena. I go on point, which for those of you who don't know, on point is a fencing term, which is basically you have one foot straight and then your other foot perpendicular to it. And I do a fencing salute to my partner. And out of the corner of my eye, I see the dude running the room just go, oh God. Just puts his hand up to his face and drops his face and starts shaking his head. And I'm like, ha. My poor partner had no idea what they were getting themselves into. I started literally doing fencing moves on them with boffers. And my poor partner is like, what the hell is going on? I staunchly beat them. And I get done, and we do our 3 rounds, and it was a shutout. Like, I completely shut the other guy out. And I mean, it was, obviously the person was just there to boff, which is fun, and I was just being a show-off. So I get done, and the dude running the room is like, okay, SCA or Amped Guard? And I'm like, technically SAFD, and he just starts laughing, and I'm like, yeah, no wonder. No wonder. So he then challenged me to a round, and of course he staunchly beat me because he has much longer reach than I do because I am a small bean. But no, it was so funny. And the same thing happened when Zero Wolf and one of our friends were up at Ren Fair. They had one of those things where you fence and you pop the balloon on the other person's head. The two of them walk into the arena, and then they do a fencing salute to each other, and the dude running the booth is like, oh no. I believe they actually had to cut that bout short because Zero and our friend just kept fencing, and neither of them could store a hit on the other. It was so funny. But yeah, I've had some amusing moments when you've got the tiny Foxor just beating the crap out of somebody with a boffer. You can use a smash technique where you can make up... Oh yeah, totally, Theo. Well, the other thing, too, is that it's kind of awkward when you're doing a boffer fight with somebody and they escape your attack by doing a front roll. It's like, oh no. Because although I don't look like it, I am a little bit athletic. Oh, good times. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes I get the giant brush. Also, Crafty, pay attention. But no, I am trained in... Oh, lordy. I am trained in sword and shield, broadsword, rapier dagger, small sword, quarterstaff. Technically, I know how to use a halberd, although I'm not very good at it. And, grappling. All of this for stage and theater, not like real fighting. But fun experiences in life. And yes, you did, Lurch Adams. We're talking about chocolate, hot chocolate bombs. And then we moved into boffer battling. Oh, no worries, Blaze. You have a great rest of your day. Make sure to take time for yourself and stay hydrated. I always forget you have to attack them first. And boom. Oh, you'd probably win now, Cat Lover. I'm so out of practice. I haven't sparred in years. But it's funny how that stuff will come back to you. Also, I never said hello, but hello and welcome in, Jiro. How are you doing today? Oh, wow. That's awesome, Theo. See, that I have never done. The only stuff I have done is for stage and theater. I've never done, like, actual competitions and stuff. Always wanted to. Always wanted to. But never did. Although I won't deny that I'm still interested in taking, like, adult classes in Aikido or something. I'd probably faint one time and I'd land on my face. Ah. There was screaming intense, so I was silent. Well, that's fair. That's fair, Jiro. My internal screaming is, I can't find this other stinking bounty I want. Using sword and shield for most of the save, but I had an opponent using buckler, so I bought a buckler. Oh, nice. You dented as wow. Nice, Theo. Nice. See, I have not done a lot of stuff with bucklers. We always worked with round shields. I have not done a lot of buckler work. Although I did have the opportunity. I didn't do it because I didn't have the qualifications to take that specific class. But I did have the opportunity to do sword and cape once. Or use a cape as your alternate weapon. It was a very interesting class. I'm dealing with squirrels. Oh, I haven't upgraded to squirrels yet. I just have hamsters in my head. Oh, totally, Bunny Fist, totally. It is definitely muscle memory. Like, I remember the time, and this was many, many, many years ago, where I slipped on ice in a parking lot. And it was a bad slip. And I expected to land, like, straight on my face, and ended up just doing a forward roll by nature. It happens. I kind of wish that had happened when I fell at MFF, but no such luck there. Yeah, welcome on. Whoops, I can't wave yet. Welcome on in, Nyla Gecko. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I waved too soon. Now I can wave. Hi. Also, to grip kite shield. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, Theo. Kites are huge. Kite shields are huge. I don't know. I always preferred, and this is weird, I always preferred fighting quarterstaff. Like, I don't know what it is. There's just something beautifully elegant about a well-done quarterstaff fight. Just something beautiful about a well-done quarterstaff fight. Come on. Ooh. Apparently I can't do that today. Oh, hold on. Boom. And you're done. Staff is not a knightly weapon, though it was not involved in SE. Well, that's true. That's true, Theo. It is not a knightly weapon. It is more the weapon of the monasteries and the monks and stuff like that. But I think that's why I like it more. I think that's why I always loved quarterstaff fighting. Because you are correct, it is not a knightly weapon. It is a peasant's weapon. However, if you're not wearing armor, I will go with a quarterstaff over a sword any day. Plus, honestly, even if you are wearing armor, I would take a quarterstaff over armor. Because you dent that armor enough, and guess what? That knight can't breathe anymore. And you can definitely move a lot faster with a quarterstaff than you can in full plate and sword. 24-inch high by 18 wide. Oh, that's a small kite. Oh, gotcha, Theo. But I also have to consider that it was probably, I'm guessing, aluminum. Unless you're crazy and you have a steel kite. Schlager. Oh, I love Schlager-bladed weapons. Epee were different fighting characters. Close case of using the offhand for that. Yep. Yeah, oh man. That was always my dream in college when I was taking those stage combat classes, is I wanted to have my own diamond Schlager blade. They're just so beautiful. I even knew who I'd get it from, too. But that never happened. Unfortunately, that never happened. But that's okay. We've got a couple of cheapy, rapiers and daggers in our bedroom. Because we're those kind of people. Oh, nice, Theo, nice. Yeah, I keep thinking other things, but no, SCA, you probably want a wood shield. The idea is to have fun, not hurt each other. You're dead? Axes are nice too, Jiro. Axes are nice too, and honestly, if I had my choices, fighting with a halberd is a lot of fun. Give me a longbow any day. Gotta get close within sword or save might be an issue with the bod kit. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Melina. Ah, Shillelagh. Why not? Why not, cat lover? Alright, come on, bounty. I'd really like to get this bounty taken care of so we can advance the story, please. I'm getting tired of doing all these fights. Yeah, exactly, Octa. Exactly. Most used T6 aluminum for shields, dream bonus that sell custom cut and curved blanks. That's awesome, Theo. That's awesome. Went to a couple of SCA events, but I really never got that much into it. Mostly because I had lack of free time. I mean, most of my reenactment combat career was in college. You get out of college and then real life hits, and then it's like, oh, I don't have time for this anymore. Although, you know, maybe I should suggest to Zero Wolf that we do some sparring in the background. That might be kind of fun. Yeah, I never even did tourneys or anything like that. Mine was all casual, friendly stuff. Topic of weapons, I love anime swords. I do too, Lurch Adams. Which, there's a question for you. What is your favorite anime sword? And just because we'll include video games in on this too. Hey. I'd love to see a video of the sparring. It'd be interesting, cat lover. Bearing in mind that Zero Wolf and I are probably very, very rusty. I probably could reach out to my old stage combat teacher. He's probably still got the videos of our final fights. Because I know they did record all that stuff. I build lets me do better with two-handed weapons, though. Well, and that's fair. That's fair. Ah, Zanpakuto, yeah. That is a heckin' cleaver of a sword. And yes, Final Fight is a completely different game. That is true. That is true. But no, they always recorded our finals for stage combat when we were doing our presentations and stuff. I bet you our teacher still has them, too. That'd be interesting. Be interesting to go back and watch those again. And boom. I couldn't say what my favorite anime sword is. Also, I'm beginning to think that I'm in the wrong place for the bounties again. Like, they are just not appearing. And I don't know why. I'd really like to get this done. At least we've got a good conversation while I'm doing this. But it'd have to be out of foam, Zero. It would have to be out of foam. I've seen people try and make that sword out of metal. And it's too heavy. Make a good dwarf-style fighter. Heavy shield, sword of throat. Nice. That'd be awesome, Caliber. I would agree with you, Shen. Kenshin's reverse blade is a beautiful weapon. That's an absolutely gorgeous weapon. See, I'm gonna go all old school and weird on you. I always liked the swords from Japan and Angel Sanctuary. I was always a big fan of the design of those swords. Plus, it's just badass how they get them. Actually, the sword Christopher Lambert had in the movie The Hunted. Ooh. Ooh, that's awesome, Theo. And yeah, it doesn't have to come from anime, just what's your favorite sword? That makes me think of some of the beautiful weapons I've seen people with. Working on Kenpachi. Oh, that's awesome, Lurch Adams. What are you making it out of? And I guess the other question is this for cosplay or for combat? Those are two very different categories. All right, you go boom boom. You also go boom. Yeah, Duncan's katana is nice. I agree, and I believe it is a katana caliber. Yeah. And the Buster Sword is tried and true. Like, that thing is immediately identifiable. That's one of those things of, even non-anime people know what the Buster Sword is. Oh my goodness, where is this bounty? Ooh, you're gonna 3D print it? That's awesome. You know what? I never even thought about that. You totally could. And that would make it easily disassemblable so you could stay in the 5-foot rule of most conventions. Ooh. That's awesome, Lurch Adams. Good idea using a 3D printer for that. The cosplay world has changed so much with the advent of 3D printers. I was actually really scared to actually learn self-defense because my... Yeah, Bunny Fist, you're not wrong. You are not wrong there, my friend. That's interesting that you bring that up too, because I have taken self-defense classes before, and a very large portion of the beginning of that classwork was just getting over that fight or flight thing. It was basically getting your reptile brain or your non-logical brain under control so you don't go berserker. It's a thing. It's a thing they teach you. It's not easy though. Good lord, it's not easy to get over that. Oh, it has, Octa. Oh, awesome, Theo. I will definitely check that out. This sword is 5'7" and hopefully shorter than Kenpachi himself. Well, that's good. Because that'll keep you under the rule that most conventions have for cosplay props. Oh. What do you think, chat? Should we give up on this bounty? Because I am just not having luck finding it. Come on. Put your shield up, please. I am not having luck finding this bounty. I mean, we're racking up the coin. We're halfway to Brown Fury. We are halfway to Brown Fury at this point. Never give up, never surrender. All right. And we'll keep hunting for the bounty then. We're gonna have to zone in and zone out again, I think. Oh, I don't know why this bounty isn't popping. Because we've fought a lot of monsters here. We have definitely fought a lot of monsters here, and we're just not finding that bounty. I mean, unless for some reason the bounty would show up during the day. Because we've been fighting mostly at night. Best sci-fi tribute ever? Uh-oh, what'd I miss? Ow. Did I get them both? I did. Oh, man. I haven't seen Galaxy Quest in ages. Which one is missing? We are missing... Petulant Lightning. Petulant Lightning is the one we're missing. And I was given the impression that it's random when they show up. But I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I'm either in the wrong area again, or it's just I'm unlucky. Game was obsessed with the Master Sword of the Bunny, even drew schematics. That's awesome. That's awesome, Shen. One made the blade, never got the handle. Well, if you've still got the blade. If you've still got the blade, my friend, you can make it. Oh, I remember seeing Galaxy Quest in the theater. It was such a good movie. And you're right, it does honor and make fun of nerds, as it should be. Because a good satire or parody really encompasses both avenues. It's a good movie. And now, for some reason, Galaxy Quest has made me want to watch Starship Troopers again. Movie I have not seen in a long time, but I do like it. I do like it. Alright, we're gonna try a zone in, zone out again, and see if I can respawn stuff. Anything down here for me to kill? We've been at this for almost an hour. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, Dynasty Warriors does have impressive weapons. I personally have never played it. I've seen people play it, though. I've definitely seen people play Dynasty Warriors, but that is one I have not played. Yeah, I probably also should spend my, my divinity, huh? Have you tried the scroll behind the temple at night? No? Do both of them, actually. Scroll behind the temple at night. Alright, hold on. Let me zone in and zone out. And then we'll go to the temple. Okay, the wanted only spawn in. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Scroll behind the temple at night. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-dum. And out. And we'll turn the nightlight on. And there we go. Ping was my go-to character in Dynasty Warriors. Nice. Scroll behind the temple. So you're talking about, I'm guessing, the temple on the island? Or is that the dojo? I think that's the dojo. tempo Rao was in. Oh, okay, that's, I believe, up here. Map only gives 5 locations to get the same. Okay. I believe that temple is up here. I believe this is the temple we want. I think. I hope. 'Cause, yeah, we didn't come up here. Oh, that's right. I forgot that's a hidden wall. Well, there's a scroll here. Are you my... Nope. Backside is a spawn. Okay. Well, let me kill what we've got here. Excuse me. Oh, I missed the pee. I tried to pee on him and I failed. I have no idea what game this is. I feel bad. Well, don't feel bad, Lurch Adams. Don't feel bad. This game is called Okami. This game is called Okami. I already fed you, apparently. But yeah, it's an interesting retro game. And yes, it is retro, as much as none of us want to think about that fact. It is a retro game. That came out on PlayStation and the Wii before being ported to computers. Alright, are you my... Nope, you are not my bounty. But that's okay. Even if it's not my bounty, I still get money. Hey, Crafty, of all the random things to think about, why did you think about that? My brain just decided to remind me, because my stomach growled, that Korean fried chicken would be delicious right now. And it's like, why? Why, brain? Okay, further behind. Zoom! Are you my scroll? No. But that's okay. Because the nice thing is, even if it's not my scroll, I still get money, which gets us closer to Golden Fury. Or not Golden Fury, Brown Fury. Oh. Oh, Bunny Fist. That doesn't make me feel old. What makes me feel old is my first game system I ever played was the ColecoVision. First game system I ever played was ColecoVision. And that was when Coleco and Atari were the only two choices. The way it's cooked, cat lover. The way it's cooked. It's more of a, like, tempura batter than, like, it's more of a tempura batter than it is, like, a traditional, like, buttermilk fried chicken batter. I used to have an Atari and I loved it, yeah. I mean, yeah, you want to make Crafty feel old. I played Coleco when that and Atari were the only two choices. Like, I think I was 5 when the Nintendo came out. Like, what year did the original 8-bit Nintendo come out? Oh, I found a hole. Tell me you're old without telling me you're old. Rotary phones. Oh, it's even worse, Octa. I was 4. I was 4. God, I feel so old right now. It's a terrible angle, Crafts. There we go. No. Come on. Got one. Didn't get that one. That went too long. Come on, give me a clear view of the flower, please. Thank you. That's 2. I think I can do this. 3. 1 more. I don't think I need to, because now I can do this. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Let me. No! Ooh, I almost had that in one shot, too. Oh, I think I was 7 and 86. Yeah, I was 4. I was close. Actually, 85. Okay. Then I was 3. Oh, I do too, Batman. I do too. Yeah, if it came out in 84, I would have been 2 years old. But you know what? That's okay. I was 5 in 86. Yeah, I was 4 in 86. We're not that far off, Shen. We're not that far off. But you know what? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I joke about, I feel so old. I really don't feel that old. I really don't feel that old. Okay, Crafty, would help if you got on to... Okay. Weird. Okay, that's 1. I don't know if I got that one. I did not. That's 2. Oh, come on. Jerk spider. Stop doing that. Come on. Come on. Go onto the hook, please. Got it. And number 3. Oh, come on. I know I got 2 of those hooks at the very least, and you're telling me I didn't. My controller vibrated in everything game. Alright, chat. I will be with you as soon as we're done doing flower power here. Come on. Out of ink, which is great. But you know what? I can remedy this problem. Give me that. Ah, no! Rude. I had that. This better be worth it. Alright, now they're bloomed. I swear, this better be worth it, game. Like, what goodie are you going to give me for doing this? Come on. Put thy butt up in the air like you just don't care. I am being bananed. What is going on? Why am I being bananed? Alright, I know I'm focusing right now. There, that's a good angle. Yeah. There's 2. And... 3. Ow. Oh, are you dead? Yeah! I win. I win! Tara and Atlantis. That's awesome. That's awesome, Caliber. I was like, Crafty's 1 year younger. It's quite possible. It's quite possible. Like, oh. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun, cat lover. Or listening to the 80s, yeah. No, I'm definitely a child of the 80s. Or 96 was his button do. Thank you for the boops, Jen. Thank you for the boops. I get more life, which is awesome. Well, that was a fun little mini boss there. You know, we're supposed to be doing the main story, and all I'm doing is backtracking again. We're supposed to be doing the main story, chat. Here we are. It was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it, Ruji, because that gave me more life. Got him. Decide the location that are marked. The red roof is the top layer of the owner of the temple on the city checkpoint next to the temple in the corner. Huh. Well, we got it. We got it, chat. And the nice thing is we still have infinite ink, too. I don't think so. I don't think so. Get wrecked. Get wrecked with my wind powers. Get wrecked again. Yeah, please don't bite the cables, Rill. We have a knock on wood stable stream today. I feel like the game just played me. I think it did, Bunny Fist. Because right as that popped up in chat, I found the monster. But hey, that's it. Now we're hopefully done backtracking, at least outside the city. I know we've got a couple things to do in the city still.